Welcome to Lost Girl Therapy. I had an experience today where I woke up to a message on TikTok about someone telling me that they needed to give me a psychic reading. And it occurred to me that this is a reminder that needs to go out to anybody who wants to engage with psychics, mediums, tarot readers, anybody who is intuitive or energetic. Any person that is cold messaging you and telling you that they want to tell you something about your life should not be trusted. And I say that as someone who spent the majority of their life not being psychic, not being a medium, and is now engaged in this work. They should not be trusted because they are using fear mixed with curiosity, mixed with manipulation to get a response out of you. And that is not what a psychic reading is about. I had the experience multiple times in my life where I would have people walk up to me on the street and say, "Oh my God, your energy. Please, can I tell you something about yourself?" 2 months ago, I had a woman walk up to me on Broadway and 20th Street outside of the Crate and Barrel, and she was like, "I need to tell you something about your past life." And in the past, I probably would not have admitted that I was a psychic medium, but this time it just really irked me that she had walked straight up to me, not asked for consent, told me that she felt something about my past life, and then put me in a space of both fear and curiosity. And so I flat out was like, "I'm a psychic medium, I don't need this type of work." And she went further and she was like, "You're meant to be in California. There's something about California that is pulling you." And it took me 3 times to politely decline this random reading that she was giving me on the street. And afterwards, all I felt was annoyance, but I can tell you, if I was not psychic and this was me 5 years ago, I would have felt afraid. Afraid about how much she knew about me before I learned it myself. And it's that feeling of, do psychics, do mediums, do tarot readers know something that I don't know about me? And the answer is no. We don't. Yes, psychics can see things that you cannot see yet, being the operative word, but they cannot pull stuff out of thin air. They can see things as they are about to unfold just sooner than you would see it. And psychic readings can change on the drop of the hat. If you make a decision to, not go to California and you decide to move somewhere else, the psychic reading that you got that said, "I see you in California," is no longer accurate because you used your own autonomy to make a decision and to move. All of this to say, if you are working with a psychic, with a medium, with a tarot reader, which can be an amazing experience, you have to find someone that you both energetically align with and that you feel physically comfortable around to a degree that you can sort of trust them. I do not say fully trust because you should never put your trust in someone more so than you put in yourself, especially when it comes to individuals who practice energy work, because you know more about yourself than we ever will. And it is important for you to maintain a sense of self when working with practitioners, so that way you can vet the information that you're given and see if you align with it. The other thing is, energy readings require consent. It requires verbal consent and energetic consent. Verbal consent is it okay if I give you this reading? Energetic consent is where we check in on the psychic side and we basically are like, does this person want this or not on an energetic level? And there have been times where I've had verbal consent and not energetic consent, and that is a no-go. You need a yes on both fronts. The problem with individuals who cold message you or walk up to you on the street is that they are not giving you the chance to have verbal or energetic consent. They're basically enforcing how you feel and then using fear to emotionally manipulate you to get an outcome that benefits them, not you. So if you are going to engage with somebody, if you're looking for a psychic, if you're looking for a tarot reader, please, please, please only work with individuals who you resonate with. Never work with an individual who cold messages you or walks up to you on the street. And yes, I know someone is going to be like, "Teresa the medium walks up to people on the street." Teresa is the only caveat. It's the only caveat to this entire video. Everybody else, anybody who is walking up to you, I cannot safely say that they have the best intentions, and that is not a space to be doing psychic work in.